amazing, progressive, bless, amazing. Wow, wow, wow. That you should never spell amazing like that. It should be spelled AMEYZING. Awesome, empowered, incredible, guys. And lastly, I just want to know what you're grateful for today, guys. What are you grateful for? I want to know exactly what you're grateful for today, because I want you to know that your life is on someone else's vision board. Someone is praying for what you have right now. So what are you happy and grateful for? Let's just be grateful for a second. My daughter, everything, opportunities, good health, for time and life. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Guys, I am so grateful for the speaker that we have today. Just to give you a bit of background, you know, this is someone who I've got huge amounts of respect for. We connected about 2 years ago. About 2 years ago. Give me a nod. But not even a year. There's not even 2 years. About a year. Wow, it feels like forever. It feels like forever. And we just connected for many different reasons. One, you know, similar ages, you know, similar interests. And, you know, he reached out to me on Instagram, and straight away we invited him to the tower, and we just hit it off. And from there, I think it's fair to say a bromance has formed. And now we're just, you know, the very best of friends. But what I really respect about this guy is his pedigree, his experience that he's had in life, in business. You know, when it comes to marketing and business, there isn't anyone really that, you know, I wouldn't go to first other than this guy, you know, when it comes to, you know, really getting those business nuggets. But he's now transformed into the space of cryptocurrency. And just to put it into context, how much confidence and trust that I have in this man. On Saturday, one of our teams, one of our organizations, Team Excel, was having a major convention, you know, headlining some of the best educators and some of the best chairmen in the whole organization. And at the last minute, Jason Brand, however, you know, crypto king, had to pull out for health reasons. And I called this guy literally at the last minute to ask if he could step in for Jason Brown. And the first thing he said was, say no more. You know, I'm in a bit of a tight spot. I'm at my parents' house. I don't, you know, have anything with me. But he came to the rescue. He stepped in. And I don't know if anyone was on that call. Guys, just put a number one if you're on that call and you got value from Rupen's crypto call on Saturday. Guys, you may not have known that he did that last minute. And when I say last minute, I mean like 5 minutes before he came on was when he got the call, and still managed to put together that incredible, insane amounts of value. I'm just so grateful. His knowledge in this space is outstanding. You know, the information that he's given to me, I've profited from greatly. I want you to know that what he did on Saturday, if you thought that was good, you're in for a real treat. You're in for a real treat. Guys, I want you to get a fresh notepad. Because the nuggets are going to be absolutely insane. And what I want you to do, guys, is whilst he's talking, if you feel like he's saying something that's, you know, really good, I want you to put fire emojis in the chat box as he's talking. If he's saying something and it sounds like it's, you know, blowing your mind, I want you to put diamonds or gems in the chat box. Okay. And if he's saying something that's absolutely outstanding, I want you to put bombs in the chat box, guys. And I really want you to give him a nice, warm welcome as he takes the mic right now. My brother, my good friend, and future, I'm going to put it out into the universe right now, the future first UK crypto educator, whether he likes it or not, because he likes to fight with me on this one. But I'm telling you now, this is happening. Whether he likes it or not, he's going to become the first UK crypto educator, and you're going to understand exactly why I'm so passionate about that. Please give it up. I want you to blow up the chat box, guys, with 777s as he comes to the mic. Rupen Vara. Wow, wow, wow. Let's go.
There's Ame. Wow. Ame Finance Academy. I am. How is everyone doing? What an introduction, man. Like that was so phenomenal. Just as Des said, thank you so much. Saturday was a dream actually. Even though from their perspective, it looked like it would, they were like helping me to put me on a stage, but to have my presence with like some great leaders and industry experts, it was great to fill in at the last minute for Jason, so I thank you for that. Guys, welcome. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Rupen Vara. I know on this call right now we have way over 100 individuals right now. We're about to smack 150, so anybody that knows me, hello. Anybody that doesn't, I've been a part of this amazing platform now for coming up to 18 months. And I just want to take this opportunity to thank a lot of you that were on the call this Saturday, because so many of you messaged me afterwards. So many of you, Instagrammed me. But I really want to shout out the few of you that actually took action from the information that I shared on Saturday. So many of you messaged me to say, I've now upgraded to the DCX pack. I'm now upgraded to Elite. I'm jumping on this session tomorrow, tonight. And that's what I love about people, that when they see information, they take action. See, the thing is, we've heard this before, but money makers, note takers are the money makers. And it's like, I want you guys to take notes today, because I did a similar session to this about a month ago to my team and to our wider team. And 99% of people didn't know 99% of what I shared. And that's okay, because a few months ago, I didn't know some of this stuff as well. So if you were on the call on Saturday, I'm going to be relaying some of this information again. So, don't think I've seen it before. Take advantage of that again. But before I start, yes, I'm giving you guys an introduction to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, guys. There's so many different areas and ways for you to make money within the crypto space right now. It's insane. And I'm going to cover some amazing things. The altcoin space, how to acquire more Bitcoin, NFTs, how to secure your cryptocurrency. So a lot of people don't know about this stuff. But before I start, I just want to take 10 seconds just to give it back to Des, because, we all joined this platform to make money. Am I right? We all joined to make money. But we've all, along the way, understood that it's people over profits, impact over income. And Des was someone that supported me from day one. And, I remember when I first met him, when he became a chairman in the business, I had to shake his hand. He really inspired me. He was able to, Des, are you able to spotlight me? I'm just, it's changing quite a bit. There you go, I'll do it myself. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, he was someone that helped me. I messaged him and he was like, dude, just come and meet me. Just come and meet me. And, I wanted to run an event. I was unranked in the business, so I reached out to him, to Nili, to Yasin, and between us, we were able to put on an event. And Des has done nothing but help me. I remember the heartiest moment was that when he was on stage at I Am London, when he walked off the stage to collect his, award, he actually stopped me to take a photograph with me with his trophy to say, like, here, man, this is an example of what's to come. So, I want to give it back to Des. If everyone can drop a DES in the chat, I'm going to go straight into this. Like, Des, you're one of my best friends on the platform. I've got nothing but huge admiration and respect. And I just wanted to share that because, majority of the people on this call are from Ame Finance Academy. And I wanted you guys to see what a servant leader you've got. Nothing that I've done since I've been on this platform has put, food in Des's mouth, no money in his pocket, but yet he continues to help and serve. So guys, I want to talk to you about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and, before I start, I just want to ask you guys a question in just a sec. But if you didn't know, Bitcoin right now is the world's #1 performing asset, guys. There are so many different cryptos. I'm going to talk to you about this. Just give me a thumbs up if you guys can see my screen. I'm sure that you can. But right now, guys, Bitcoin is the world's #1 performing asset class. It's outperforming everything. All of your favorite brands, Tesla, Netflix, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, Domino's, it is outperforming everything. You can see right there that in the last decade, 62,000% increase on your money. Now, when people think about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, they tend to think that perhaps, it's a bit of a scam, I don't know too much about it. But the reality is now that we're seeing it on a daily basis in the news, in the media, platforms like CNN, Bloomberg, they're starting to pay attention to this. And, it's really interesting that, I was someone that didn't get involved into cryptocurrency until last year. The biggest news we had this year was that the world's richest man, Elon Musk, purchased 1.5 billion, guys, $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin via Tesla. 1.5 billion. Like, by the way, I'm not doing a presentation today, guys. I'm showing you websites. I'm showing you websites because I like to share public information and I like to share results. Now, just so I know where to take this conversation today, guys, I always ask at the beginning of each training, okay? Could you please drop a 1 in the chat if you've made money from trading cryptocurrency? I just want to see like who it is that I'm speaking to today. Okay. We've got some money makers. I like it. I like it. Okay, cool. If you're someone that's purchased cryptocurrency to hold it and you're currently in profit, could you please drop a 2 into the chat? So I just need to know where to take this conversation today. Oh my gosh, you guys are nuts. Look at all these future millionaires. Amazing, amazing. Now, guys, if you're someone that knows absolutely nothing about this space, you're new to this journey, or perhaps you're a guest on the call, could you please drop a 3 in the chat? And there's nothing wrong with dropping a 3, guys. Less than 12 months ago, I was a 3. Less than 12 months ago, I was sat on the other side of this screen, listening to someone else give me that information. Okay, thank you for being so open and honest. I really, really appreciate you. So like I said, I'm going to start with Bitcoin, okay? Now, there's a common misconception when it comes to Bitcoin, guys. You know, this is the price of Bitcoin as of now. I'm just going to refresh it. And you can see that one whole Bitcoin is currently on the market for $60,000. Now, a lot of people think that, oh, I don't have $60,000. The reality is, guys, you don't need to. You can buy this in smaller increments. They're called Satoshis, okay? So you can get started with cryptocurrency and Bitcoin for as low as £20, $50, 100 euros from wherever you're tuning in from the world right now. So that's one misconception that now you don't have. Number 2, a lot of people think that they've missed the train on this. They've missed the boat. Guys, this thing hasn't even started. Right now, less than 3% of the world own cryptocurrency. Now, admittedly, a lot of it has been bought up already. If you follow me over here to the right-hand side of the screen, no more than 21 million Bitcoin will ever be created. And as of today, 18.6 of that 21 million is already in circulation. So there's only 2.3 million left to purchase. Now, a lot of this has been bought by the likes of Elon Musk, MicroStrategy, you know, certain banks, you know, payment platforms like PayPal, Visa card, MasterCard, Visa. Everybody's getting involved now. So when people say, am I too late? Because they saw the price a year ago was at, you know, 6,000. People think, oh man, this has gone up by 10x. I've lost out on 1,000%. This thing hasn't even started yet. For those of you that are on the platform, our master educator trader, Crypto Picasso, Curtis Cobain, Nick, they're all predicting that Bitcoin this year is going to go somewhere between 125 to 140,000. So you're not late, but you could be if you don't get involved. Because once this all gets swallowed up and purchased, it's not like the US dollar where they can print more money. This is going to become scarce. So this is a time for you to act now. And if you don't know about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, you'll know exactly what to do by the end of this call. Now, with cryptocurrency, the projections for this are phenomenal. We have amazing traders on this platform that do analysis, the work, the research to tell us when to get in, when to get out. And I'm going to go ahead and show you some live examples of that in a sec. But if that's still not enough money for you to visualize where it could go, again, these are websites. This is public information that I'm showing you guys. JP Morgan predicts that by year end 2022, Bitcoin's price could hit between 500,000 to 650K. Drop a 3 in the chat if you're interested in Bitcoin or cryptocurrency right now. This ain't my information, guys. This is public information. Public information. Now, let me just refer to my notes. Apologies. Okay, cool. So we use what's called the Dtx Academy. And within that, you have master educators and traders that show you exactly how to make money. Guys, if you're new here for the first time, I'm not going to go into other areas of the business, but you on this platform can also make money from the foreign exchange market, which is the largest financial market in the world. $6.6 trillion a day is traded. I'm not covering that today. We also offer the opportunity for people to make money from high frequency trading, where you can make literally money in minutes, within 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. We also offer another service called ECX, which is e-commerce, basically buying and selling goods on platforms such as Shopify, just like you would buy things on Amazon or eBay, but it gives you the opportunity to make money from being a seller. Today, I want to focus on DCX. This is the Digital Currencies Exchange. Now, what the company has, it has employed over 140 full-time trading educators that cater to your lifestyle and allow you to be able to take advantage of this. Now, I'm just on the crypto section here, but I want to draw your attention to a couple of individuals. The creators of this academy are Crypto Picasso and Ivan Paychecks. Crypto Picasso is a trader of 14 years, but he's been helping hundreds of thousands of people trade and make money and profit from Bitcoin since when it was below $10. So this guy's got one of the biggest industry experiences in the world, and he's exclusively on this platform. His business partner, Ivan Paychecks, who's now a personal friend of mine, you know, he's someone that's gone down in history. He is the first person in the world to purchase luxury real estate from Bitcoin back in 2017. Now, when I saw this information, I'm like, I'm learning from the best here. I'm learning from people that have got the industry knowledge, the industry experience, and this is somewhere that I really, really want to be. Now, like I said, I got into Bitcoin just over a year ago, and you know, it didn't take me too long to start making money because they have an amazing product on the platform called Swipecoin. Guys, if you're new to this, don't worry about it. But if you are someone on the call that has made money from Swipecoin, please drop a 7 in the chat, just so that everybody else can see that this isn't me manipulating it. This is real, and I'm actually going to go ahead and show you. So what the company does, as well as giving you trade ideas and information on where to place your money so you can make some gains, I'm going to show you some results in a sec. They've made it easier. They've developed an app where those guys that I showed you, the master traders, send out trade ideas for things like Bitcoin, for things like Ethereum, for coins like Ripple and others. And all you need to do is copy and paste from the app into another. So I'm going to show you this. You'd get a notification on your phone, and I don't have one right now, so I'm just going to show you this. Hopefully there's no glare, but this is the app here, Swipecoin. And all you do is that you either open it up or you get a notification, and you'll be presented with something that looks like this. Sorry guys, I put my phone on airplane mode, so good housekeeping. Let me just rerun this again. Okay, cool. When you open the phone, you'll be presented with a chart like this. Guys, if you see lines and squiggles like this in like movies like Wolf of Wall Street and all that kind of stuff, it can be confusing, but don't worry, I'll explain how this works. And all you do in order to open the information is that you swipe right, just like you do on Tinder. Anybody here use Tinder? Actually, looking at the cameras, nah, you guys are all too good looking. Probably not. So rather than pointing this at you guys, this is the Tinder of trading. This is going to make you some money. And I'm going to show you and demonstrate exactly how. Rather than that, I'm going to show you the desktop version of this so you can see it clearly and you're able to see how this works. So again, everything you see on here will be on your app. I just may need to log in. Give me 1 sec. No, I'm cool. All right, cool. So they send out trade ideas. Just like I showed you on your phone, you'll be presented with something that looks like this. If you're new to this, I'm going to explain it. Don't let this confuse you. It tells you what the trade is. XRP, it's one of the top 5 coins in the world right now, Ripple. And all they're telling you is that the price is in and around this green zone here, and we're looking to take a profit here. We're looking to take a profit here, and we might take a third profit. And then when you swipe right, you're going to get this information. And it's laid out for you. It's laid out for you. It tells you that it's Ripple. It's telling you to buy. It tells you where to enter between 1.30 and 1.302. It tells you where to take your profit, 1.35, 1.39. And all we do, guys, is that we copy and paste that or retype it, whatever's quicker, from one app to another app where you place the trade and you set it and forget it for a while. You set it and forget it. It takes approximately 20 to 30 seconds to do. Now what happens? The trader that's responsible for putting out that trade is going to be messaging you through the app, giving you updates on exactly what happened. So just so that I can go back, let me make this abundantly clear. This came out on Sunday. You get trades every day, guys. You can see here, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So this one came out on Sunday, and you have a chat section where you'll get more notifications on the app, and it will tell you exactly what to do. So let me go back to Sunday when this trade came out. Nick Gomez, who's one of our master traders, he sent this trade out on Sunday at 1:30 p.m. UK time, and you'll get an update. XRP is now moving and moving quickly. Don't enter any further than 50 pips. If you don't know what pips are, it's how we calculate what we win from our trades. Okay, look at this, guys. 4 minutes later, the trade is now in profit. Move your stops to break even. Now you're in a risk-free trade. Guys, it's like the best way I like to describe it, it's like having 7, 8 figure earners telling you exactly what to do. It's like having these guys texting you to tell you exactly, this is why they're employed by the company. Look at this, guys. Not less than 30 minutes later, XRP USD has hit our take profit 1 for 250 pips. You don't have to do anything. Once it hits TP, it takes you out of the trade. Instant profits. Instant profits. Now, I need to make it clear that not every trade is going to be a winner, but within the Dtx Academy right now, we are seeing some high level of returns. Again, look at this. Not less than 20 minutes later, XRP USD hit take profit 2 for 650 pips. Guys, can you see how easy this is? Can you see how easy this is? Let me go back to one that we took on Bitcoin recently. You guys just saw that the price of Bitcoin was at, $60,000. This one came out on, oh, I skipped past it. This one, we're already 1,000 in profit. We're already 1,000 pips in profit. Exactly the same, guys. You get a notification, whether you're at the grocery store, whether you're at home, whether you're in the car, you literally tap the app and it will tell you where to enter. And we entered here at 59,000. This one came out on Saturday. Again, the line just tells you that we're looking to buy. This is another take profit level. This is another take profit level. Just like Tinder, you swipe right, you get your perfect match. Bitcoin, buy, enter between here and here, take profit here, take profit here, copy and paste, and then you wait for an update. Now we hit 1,000 plus on that yesterday, 1,000 pips profits. Guys, it doesn't matter what type of lifestyle you live. It doesn't matter how busy you are. You can take these trades and it's so freaking simple. So let me take this off airplane mode because my notes are on my phone, so I don't want to be disturbed with any notifications. But yeah, it's really, really simple to use. Now that's what's called leverage trading. Now there's another area called exchange trading. And guys, this is where a lot of the money is being made. This is where a lot of the money is being made. Now, exchange trading is money that you're going to invest. It might be for weeks, it might be for months, but you're going to see some serious returns. So again, another one of our trading educators, he goes by the name of Curtis. This guy right now is amazing. So again, I want to show you some results. I don't want to show you what you guys could get. I want to show you exactly how it works. I'm going to pick out a couple of examples. Guys, I'm going to do questions at the end. Just so if I answer questions now, then I'm stopping for everyone else. So if you want to just copy and paste your questions at the end, I'll be happy to take questions. I want to respect people's time tonight. So, very, very similar. Very, very similar. You'll be, at the park, at the gym. Hey, gyms are reopened today, right? In the UK. So, you'll see something like this and it tells you where to enter, okay? And then you scroll down and it will tell you what the coin is. Compound, we're looking to buy. We're looking to enter between here and here. But with these, we're looking to hold until we're told to get out of it or exchange it in something else. They even tell you where to buy it from, guys. Not every coin's available on every exchange, but they tell you, they do all the work so that we don't have to. Coinbase, Binance, Kraken. Very, very, very simple to use. Very, very, very simple to execute. But I want to show you guys some results, and I want to pick out a couple of different coins because I know some of you are on the call with me on Saturday, so I don't want to pick out the same 2 coins and think, man, he's only showing us those ones. But let me go back. Let me go back to January. I think I went to February or March the other day. Let's go back to January. Here we go. Let's pick this one, Polkadot. So again, this would have come up on your phone. You look at the information. You swipe right if you like it, and it tells you, dot, buy, enter between 6.9 and $7. So I want you guys to remember 2 things. Remember the date, about 3 months ago, okay, January the 1st. Happy New Year. We're buying between 6.9 and 7.8. Just remember that for just a second. So if I go back today and look at the price of DOT right now, let's see what it's done today. Oops, there we go, guys. It's now worth $40 US. Let me flip back in case you forgot. We entered this coin as advised by our master traders at around about 7 cents. Oh, sorry, $7. My bad. We've now, just by placing this trade, grown our accounts by over 500%. 500%. Look, the numbers are there, guys. The numbers are there. You can see what it's done in the last 90 days. This is why it's so important to get involved in cryptocurrency, guys. All you're doing is taking the information that these 7, 8-figure traders, it's their job to make us money through this platform. Guys, it doesn't take long to do. Let me give you another example. I'll do one more, and then you guys can see some other cool stuff that I've got lined up for you. Let me go back. Let's go back to one in February. I think my Wi-Fi is tripping, guys. Is my Wi-Fi a bit slow? I had this about a week ago. Okay, cool. Let's pick out another exchange trade idea. So guys, 500 to 600% for doing what? Copy and pasting information and just waiting and just waiting. Let's look at this guy here, VeChain. Actually VeChain, this one is a really cool coin. This one's actually got partnerships with like, let me stop sharing for a sec so you guys can see me. VeChain was a coin that got launched last year. This particular coin is actually in partnerships with companies like Louis Vuitton, BMW, Nike, because when things are now on the blockchain, things are going to have like let's just think about a pair of Jordans, for example. There's a lot of fake goods on the market, but all of this stuff's going to be attributed to the blockchain. So, if you don't know what blockchain is, I'll explain it in a second. But, VeChain is a really cool coin with partnerships. And again, this will pop up on your phone. You swipe right, it brings up the information. This will be the last one I'll show you guys, and then I'll move on to some other stuff. I don't want to make it just about results. But you can see the date here, February the 26th. We're talking like 6 weeks ago. VeChain, buy. Remember these 2 numbers, guys. We're looking to buy between 3 cents and 4 cents. And again, they tell you exactly where to go and purchase it. Binance, Exodus, Crypto.com. Very, very simple. You go to one of those brokers. You purchase as much or as little coins as you want. 6 weeks ago, guys, remember the number. We're looking to buy between 3 to 4 cents. Let's take a look at how it's doing today. Let's have a look at how it's doing today. VeChain. Amazing project, guys. This is going to really grow this year. The partnerships that it's acquiring, phenomenal. Look at that, guys. 13 cents. You've grown your investment by 400%. Guys, the numbers are here. This is public information. Men lie, women lie, but numbers do not lie. Go to the last 3 months. You guys can see what it's done. I'm gonna be real with you guys. We've been investing in a lot of these coins recently, and we're seeing some serious returns. I want to open up the chat box to ask you guys a question. Can someone put in the chat box how much interest their bank account has paid them in the last 12 months? Anyone can answer me? 0. You're not far off. 0.1%. 1%, not even 1%, Charlotte. Sasha, 0.1%. Guys, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. The more money the banks have of our money, the more money they make. When I found this information out a year ago, and I found out that the banks are profiting from my money, and I can now have a platform where I can take control, why wouldn't I do that? Guys, one thing you need to understand, you need to become your own bank. You need to become your own bank. That's why we throw down calls like this, because 90 something percent of the world don't know about this. They don't know about this. It's crazy. It's crazy. Guys, let me ask you another question. If you know the answer, do not put it in the chat box. Nobody likes a smarty pants. Can anybody tell me right now what the world's largest bank is? Tell me what the world's largest bank is, guys. I want to see if people know. Oh, Rochelle knows. Okay, cool. Everybody knows. You guys are all been on my calls before. That's why. Okay, it's fine. For those of you too shy to answer, as of this year, let me refresh this so you can see it's real. The world's largest bank in the world is Bitcoin. On Saturday, when I did the call for Des and Jason, people were coming out with JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, Wells Fargo. Add up all of these guys, add all of these banks up, look at the value. Over $1 trillion is in Bitcoin. Now, the biggest clue for me was, when I speak to someone that doesn't know about this, is that if the world's richest man, Elon Musk, like he's got all the money in the world, is putting money into Bitcoin to make even more money, shouldn't that be a sign? Shouldn't that be a clue? Guys, the banks want our money, and right now they are bricking themselves because people are becoming wise to this. The media outlets are putting more light on things like Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Why can't we be our own bank, whereby taking advice from experts, you're making 200, 300, 400%. Now, don't get me wrong. In some cases, it's 20%. In some cases, it's 10%. In some cases, 80%. But isn't that 80 or 20% better than the 1% you're getting from your bank? You're in control of taking your money. So like I said, guys, plug into Go Live, take advantage of that. And, it's really, really going to be phenomenal for you guys. How are we doing for time? Okay, cool. I'm going to leave, Des, I'm going to leave something out for, I want to do another call again for you guys, maybe in a month. I was going to talk about like cryptocurrency and exchange trading and the security behind like how to, look after your cryptocurrency. But guys, if you go to the favorites on DCX, it shows you exactly what it is you need to do. Because there's a lot of scammers out there right now that are trying to get into crypto wallets and stuff. And people think that just because they purchase cryptocurrency, that it's theirs. But no, you actually need to take it off onto a cold storage wallet. I'm going to cover that later on because I've actually got some interesting stuff that I want to speak to you about today. So guys, I want to talk to you about something that is the hottest thing in cryptocurrency right now. Allow me just to grab a sip. Excuse me. Right. NFTs. Has anybody heard of those three beautiful letters, NFTs? Please drop a 9 in the chat. I know I've got a lot of my crew on here tonight, a lot of our wider team. NFTs, guys. Non-fungible tokens. This is where, when people heard about Bitcoin years ago, you're going to be hearing about NFTs right now. And before I can explain what NFTs are, I want to show you guys something. And I don't want to school anyone or educate you, but you need to hear this information. So there's essentially 4 types of assets in the world, guys. Hopefully you guys can see my PowerPoint. Can you throw a thumbs up if you can see my PowerPoint, please? Excellent. There's 4 types of assets in the world. And I'm just going to break this down for you guys. What you have are fungible assets, which are on the top, and you've got non-fungible assets at the bottom. And on the left, you've got physical assets, and on the right, you've got digital assets. I'm going to spend just a few seconds on these guys. Oh, actually, my bad. I was meant to show you this first, right? So fungible assets, okay? Fungibility, I'm just going to read this, is the ability of a good or an asset to be readily interchanged for another of a like kind. So if, for example, I see you on the street, I have a £20 note in my hand and you have 2 10s, we can exchange that like for like, okay? Non-fungible assets, though, are goods or assets that are unique, irreplaceable, and one of a kind. It could be a Pablo Picasso painting, it could be like a rare gem, and I'm just going to explain the difference between these. So fungible physical assets, like I said, currency, gold, things like casino chips. Imagine you're in Las Vegas, you walk into, a casino, you've got a $2,000 chip, you lay it on the table, and then, the croupier can give you, $100 worth of, chips for $2,000 chip. You can exchange something that's like for like. When it comes to digital assets, we do have things like Bitcoin. Like I said before, you don't need to purchase a whole Bitcoin. You can start with as low as like $20, $30. It's not that expensive. We have things like Ethereum. There's so many different coins in the world right now. There's currently, guys, sorry, I forgot to cover this. There's 6,000 cryptocurrency coins in the world. I'll show you that in just a sec. Other things might be like, store cards, loyalty points, frequent flyer points. If you're a frequent flyer, anytime you fly an airline, they give you points for that journey. And once you accrue enough, you're able to exchange that for an upgrade or a first class seat or whatever it is. So these are forms of digital fungible assets. Then you've got non-fungible physical assets. These are things that are unique, like I said. Now, if I had, as this picture is trying to depict, the Mona Lisa, if I had the Mona Lisa, I couldn't cut it into 4 and give 1/4 each to 3 of my friends. That now is redeemed valueless. It's worthless, right? Same thing with a house. A house is a unique asset. I couldn't cut it into like two halves and give it to someone else. The value of it would be different. Okay. Same thing with like a cinema ticket, a theater ticket. It's very much difficult to be able to exchange that for a like for like value if you cut it into smaller increments. You couldn't go to the cinema, for example, you and your girl hand the usher 1 ticket and have it cut in half and you both can get in to watch the movie, right? These are non-fungible physical assets. What I want to show you guys today, right now, in the crypto space is the one in the bottom right hand of your screen. Non-fungible digital assets. Guys, we've seen things in the last few years, mainly with the younger generation, things like video game skins, Fortnite, all of these things that people purchase online for silly amounts of money, trademarks, deeds, all of this stuff that's carried on the blockchain is something that you really, really need to pay attention to. See, the thing is, guys, with NFTs, I showcased a few of these back in February, and it's moving into like the movie area, sports, fashion, music. And I want to go ahead and share some examples of what's been happening over the last few months alone, just the last few months in this space. Now, I'm going to give you 2 examples of what's happening in the music biz. What's happening right now with, bands like Kings of Leon, rappers like Tory Lanez, again, this should load. Oof. Okay, I'll come back to that one. I don't know why it's not loading. There you go. A lot of music artists right now, they're getting fed up with their record labels. Some of these artists that they're responsible for their music, responsible for, creating their brand, their identity. They get less than 10% for what it is that they create. The record labels take a cut, the management companies take a cut. You've got, image rights, all that kind of stuff. And, music artists are left with this less than this. What you're going to see this year is that you're going to see people dropping their own coins. Yeah, we've already seen it with Akon, out in Africa. And, people like Tory Lanez, people like Kings of Leon, they're already creating their own NFTs, guys. They're going to be tokenizing themselves as human beings. Now, what does that mean? So if, for example, you're a fan of someone like Tory Lanez music, or you want to invest into, the Kings of Leon's new tour or new album, what will happen is that they will put themselves on the exchanges as a token, whereby anybody that's a fan or wants to invest, you will get a cut of their returns. So rather than these artists now getting, let's say 10% or 15% for a new album that's dropped, streams on Spotify, a world tour of concerts, any proceedings that are now going to be accrued is going to be split. So for example, someone like Kings of Leon, I believe they're going to do 60-40 split, whereby they'll now retain 60% of the share of what it is that they're creating, and the 40% will go to us, the consumer, the customer, the fan. This is going to knock out a lot of middlemen. This is going to knock out a lot of business, and this is something that's really, really, really going to grow, because there's so much money to be made in the world. But isn't it better if you can make your own money further, be your own bank? Just in the last few days, guys, I hope this isn't going over anyone's head. I am keeping an eye on the chat box. We've got 182 people on the line right now. I'm really glad that you're taking this information in. Check this out, guys. Again, websites. I don't share presentations or screenshots. I want you guys to see that this is public information. Look at the date, guys. This was in the last 3 days. One of the world's most successful boxers, heavyweight boxers, Tyson Fury from the UK. He's creating the world's first boxing NFT. He is going to tokenize himself. He is going to tokenize himself. Guys, for anybody that doesn't know, I skipped this question just a minute ago. Does anyone know how many cryptocurrencies there are in the world? Because some people don't really look past Bitcoin. They don't really look past Ethereum. Again, if you know the answer, don't write about it. Anyone in the chat box, hazard a guess. Would you know how many cryptocurrencies there are in the world right now? That's fine, Roland. That's fine, Chris. Kimberly, no issues. It's all good. Let me go back to here just for a second. In the world right now, guys, just let this refresh. There are currently 6,681, my internet's not loading, there you go, 6,000 coins. This number last Monday was 6,400. When people say crypto's a bubble, when people say, crypto's not going anywhere, you know where a lot of this noise comes from, guys? It comes from the banks, the institutions, the hedge funds, because they are bricking themselves. They are absolutely bricking themselves. So, Tyson Fury, again, he's looking to launch his own NFT, and it will allow us, once that's launched, whether it's, in beta phase, to get in at an early stage. And those coins that I showed you examples of, where in a short space of time, we're able to earn 200, 300, 400% returns on our money. Our master educators, our traders are going to be looking at all of the news, and they're going to tell us exactly when to get in. So it might be next week, it might be next month. We're going to be told via the app or through one of the live sessions, hey guys, time to get in on the new Tory Lanez coin. Hey guys, Kings of Leon NFT is dropped, let's get in. Tyson Fury is about to fight Anthony Joshua. His coin's going to blow up. Make sure you get in today. You need to start paying attention to this, guys. Cryptocurrency is going to change everything that's happening in the world. It really, really is. And like I said, you can get in with as much or as little as you want. Yeah? Right. Here's another thing that launched recently. A coin called Ecomi. Ecomi, guys, I know some of the people in my team and our wider squad are on it. Guys, where's my Ecomi homies? Put an OMI in the chat if you are in OMI. For those of you in the business, you never really see people like Alex Morton talking about coins. He put this out in his story a few weeks ago. You never see people like Austin Godsey talking about coins. He put this out in his stories recently. Millionaire Mentor, who's a part of this platform, Jason Stone, he's done classes on this coin already. That's what he calls it, exactly, Kish. Retirement fund. Now, past profits don't determine future results, but this coin this year is going to do some insane damage. Guys, digital collectibles. Let me stop sharing my screen so you guys can see. Who remembers once upon a time when we were younger? Some of you might be already young, but who remembers we used to collect things like football stickers, panini stickers, baseball cards, football cards, and you would own a physical card. Now in America, when they have things like baseball cards, basketball cards, these things go for hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions, okay? In Japan, in the last 10 years, we've had things like Pokemon cards, where people are spending silly amounts, and I'm talking silly amounts of money, millions, just to acquire these, because they're collectibles. Now in the NFT space, we've now got what's called digital collectibles. And this company, Ecomi, through an app called Vivi, screenshot this, guys. I hope you're taking notes. If you're not, you know, I don't know what to say. But this is still hasn't even really launched yet in the way that it should. They've partnered up with some of the biggest collectibles in the world. Marvel Comics, DC, Ghostbusters, Back to the Future. We've already started buying this stuff up, guys. You can buy this stuff now. When this stuff launches later in the year in China and in Japan, these things that you buy for relatively low amounts of money, and I'm talking less than $100, could be worth tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. People like to collect stuff. People ask me, like, really and truly, what are NFTs? And I say 3 words: it's a flex. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a flex. It's no different to owning, you know, some retro Jordan Air Jordans. It's no different to having a, you know, a Monet or a Picasso hanging on your wall. It's no different to a lady going to buy a, you know, £10,000 designer Chanel handbag. People just want to flex. People just want to flex. So this, guys, check this out. Again, you know, I noticed in the chat box, people have already started purchasing this stuff. You know, the DeLorean Back to the Future one came out yesterday. I didn't get in it. I know some of the guys in the team have, and we just hold on to this, guys. But there's a coin associated to this as well. So there's a coin as well, and you can get in relatively early on this right now as well, guys. This thing is going to be big. This thing is going to be huge. Let me just let this load up. So look, you can get into this right now for less than a penny, guys. Less than a penny. And it hasn't even launched yet. They've got partnerships with Nintendo, Sega coming up this year. The talk of the town is FIFA. FIFA, like, imagine like getting a Diego Maradona NFT digital collectible. It's just stored on your phone, and people are going to buy this stuff. Look at this, guys. Look at the numbers. I don't even want to go back that long. Look at the last 90 days. Look at where it was. Look at where it is now. Be your own bank. Be your own bank. Now, there's some other crazy stuff on this space as well. A company called Lava Labs, a blockchain called Lava Labs, a couple of years ago created something called CryptoPunks. Some of you will have seen this. I've showed this to a few people today. And what they did was that they created like these low-res emojis. And you're probably thinking, Rupen, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? So these are all purchasable on the Ethereum blockchain. And they created 10,000 of these unique emojis that you can buy. And you're probably thinking, well, why would I buy this? What am I going to do with it? Let me show you something, guys. These are the largest sales of these CryptoPunks. Let me just pick this guy here. Would any of you buy this to own it as a digital collectible piece of art? Maybe, maybe not. Let's look at the blockchain history, guys. Look at this. I'll go to the bottom. This was once purchased for just around about $100. Then it got bid on, then it got offered, then it got exchanged, then it got sold a year later for $15,000. Then that person probably decided to sell it. It was bid, it was offered, it was bid, it was offered, it was bid. Look at this, guys. Just 1 month ago, someone in the world purchased this for $7.5 million. Drop a 9 in the chat if you can't believe what I've just showed you. Drop a 9. Guys, cryptocurrency. It doesn't make sense. You know what didn't make sense 5 years ago? Apple Pay. How are you going to make payments in a shop, in a store, in a bar with Apple Pay? Now we're all doing it. Do you know what didn't make sense 15 years ago? Debit cards and credit cards, or whenever they came out. So hold on a minute, my money's in the bank, but there's a bit of plastic that I can go around and like make payments with. People always adopt to things too late. Now, I'm not saying you got to go and spend 7.5 million on this CryptoPunk. I'm just showing you what's out there. Okay, so I bought some of the coins on Vivi through Komi. I bought some digital art through there. This is one that I showcased recently, which is a website called NBA Top Shop. Now, this was one of the first sports areas to do it. And basically what you're doing, guys, is that you're owning digital moments of NBA history. And again, where do I need to go? Yeah, sorry, here we go. So what you do is you purchase these moments and you're able to own these. You're able to own these, guys. So again, a lot of these things get sold out, but you're probably thinking, hold on a minute, like, what is this? Let me show you. Let me go to my account. I've purchased about 6 of these in the last, I want to say like 6 to 8 weeks. So this is like my account. I don't mind sharing this with you guys. Is this recording? Yeah, I don't mind sharing this. So like, these are the 6 moments that I bought. And I bought these relatively cheap. Some of these, NBA players you might recognize, like DeAndre Jordan, Kawhi Leonard. And you're probably thinking, what is this? What is this? So let me just play one of these. Let me just play one of these so you guys can get an idea of what it is. There's audio on it as well. I'll let this play. That's it. It's not that wow, is it? But to someone in the world, this is wow. This is wow, because you'll be creating a set, just like Pokemon cards, just like football sticker albums, but on a digital time frame. Now you might ask me like, well, surely I can just see this on YouTube, right? Of course. But now you own it. It's on the blockchain, the date you purchased it, how much you purchased it for, how much you sold it for. I bought this for $5, guys. I bought this for $5. I don't know if I can see. Oh, you go to the marketplace to sell these. Now I haven't sold any of these yet. I want to show you what you can do. Just like that CryptoPunk that I showed you guys, where someone bought that once upon a time for $100, that got flipped to 7.5 mil. Guys, we're looking to flip our money. I'm not a massive NBA fan. I'm not a massive Tyson Fury fan. I'm not a huge Kings of Leon fan. I'm not a big Tory Lanez fan. I'm a fan of this. So let's look at the one that I purchased. I might have to search for the word dunk. Okay, here we go. Boom. Now, is it that one? This one. Okay, cool. So you can go into this. This is all information that you can get access to. You get your own serial number, your own blockchain. You can already see like some of these are going. I could sell that today for like $1,862. Do you know what, guys? I think I've actually clicked on the wrong one. I think it was the Brooklyn Nets versus Philly, wasn't it? So sorry, guys. Yeah, here we go. My bad. So you can see what people are willing to pay. 1,290. People are insane. It might be their favorite team. It might be their favorite, basketball player. It might be their favorite moment. Maybe they were at the game. Maybe they were sat behind the hoop when that player, actually, maybe not. This one looks like it's post-COVID, but you catch my drift. You can buy these things for as little as like $5-10. And there are people willing out there to buy this stuff. Guys, drop a 1 in the chat if you can see the cryptocurrency space and the value that this can get. Don't get me wrong. You need to invest a bit of time into learning this, watching some videos, but that's why we have the Academy. Watch a couple of these videos a week, you're set. You're set. Ooh, I've come up to an hour. I'm going to show you a couple last 2 things. All right. I've not even gone through 50% of the content I had done for today. So we'll have to do another class. Look at this, guys. The owner of the NBA Kings, Sacramento Kings, is now going to offer to play his players in Bitcoin. in Bitcoin, guys. People don't want to be paid in US dollars or pounds anymore because they know that cryptocurrency is going up. This stemmed from this individual here. His name is Russell Oakham. He was the first person in sports, look at the date, only in the last few months, to negotiate a sports contract. He was like, I don't want to be paid in US dollars, pay me in cryptocurrency. Because people are starting to understand, just like the music stars, just like everything else that I've showed you today. People want Bitcoin, people want cryptocurrency, okay? I'll show you a couple of other things. Look at this, guys. Elon Musk, you can now go to Tesla's website and purchase your car with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's a scam. It doesn't work. I've missed the boat. No. Less than 3% of the world own cryptocurrency. And just like I said, JP Morgan says that Bitcoin could reach $650,000 by year end next year. JP Morgan, not Rupen Vara, not Des. JP Morgan. So guys, I hope you guys have taken some value from today. Des, oh gosh, was I sharing my screen? Oh yes, I was. Des, I want to do something for the squad, man, because I'm glad that we're able to share this on a wider scale with people, and I want to give someone the opportunity to own some Bitcoin today.
Oh, wow.
I want to give away some Bitcoin for free.
Wow.
I don't know. Actually, here's an idea. Let me go to my Instagram. So guys, if you don't know who I am, I'll share with you my Instagram. You guys can follow me.
You better get to know.
You better get to know. This is my Instagram. There's my handle, Rupen_Vara. Now, I'm giving away $50 worth of Bitcoin to someone on this call right now.
Woo!
All you need to do is this, guys. You need to follow me. If you're not following me, you ain't gonna qualify. I want you to go to my latest post here. I posted this just an hour ago, okay? I want you to like this post, and I want you to comment impact over income. I want you to go to that post right here and type in the words in the comments, impact over income. And in the next 30 seconds, I'm going to pick a winner at random, and I'm going to send you $50 worth of Bitcoin.
Let's go.
Give that a few seconds. Des, why don't we talk amongst ourselves whilst that happens? Yeah, man. I had so much stuff to go through.
Bro, you know what all that means is that you're going to have to come back, bro. That's what that means.
Oh, no, well, you'll have to pay for the $50 next time. How about that?
I'll dig deep. I'll dig deep.
So drop a done in the chat right now if you've gone to my Instagram. I'm just going to open it up, make sure that people are doing the right thing. Just remember, you have to be following me. If you're following me already, it's cool. You have to like the picture. So 160 of you already like it. If you liked it, it's cool. But the third thing I need to see the comment, impact over income. Okay, we're starting to see a lot of these drop through now. You guys have actually crashed my phone. They're crashing my phone.
Oh gosh, send me the bill, bro.
It's cool. Okay, all right. So just to show you that this is real, I'm gonna load up that post. Cool. Oh, I can't see myself. Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. So you can see that's my Instagram. There's currently 143 comments on there right now. I'm just going to look at the comments, and I'm just going to give it a couple more refreshes. Yes, you can enter more than once if you want. I suppose it increases your chances. So I'm just going to refresh this once, twice, thrice. Okay, cool. Des, whenever you're ready, you can do the honors and say the word stop, and wherever my finger lands, we're going to send that person 50. Actually, Des, do you want to match it with me? Should we give away? Actually, should we give it away to 2 people rather than 100 to 1? Shall we reward 2?
Let's do it twice.
Let's do it twice, man. So Des will send one person $50, and I'll send someone else $50 as well. So Des, down to you, my friend. Just tell me when to
stop. Is it me?
We've got somebody called Creative Chat. Creative Chat. Are you on the call? I want to make sure this person's on the call. It's not a random person that's, oh, there you go. All right, man. Des,
Yep.
you can reward that person with $50 worth of Bitcoin. So make sure you send Des your crypto wallet,
My
Bitcoin crypto wallet, and then we'll do one more. We'll do one more. So this will be the person that I give $50 worth of Bitcoin. So, you know, you might see your face, you might see your picture, you might see your comment. I'm going to do one last refresh for anyone that's a bit late. Go. Tell me when. Gdig 11. Oh, Eddie Gadig. There you go, my man. $50 of Bitcoin is on its way to you. So yeah, send me your Bitcoin wallet. Make sure you're the previous person. Make sure you're following Des. DM him your crypto wallet. Edward, get in touch with me. And guys, I hope you guys took some value. So, you know, take advantage of the DCX platform. This crypto space is going to be booming. Like everybody is going to be talking about this. This is no different to learning about Facebook before Facebook launched. This is no different to like learning about Uber and getting involved at an early stage before Uber launched. Guys, if you're a guest on this call, I urge you, I know that I've invited a lot of people onto this call today. Excuse me, go back to the person that invited you to this call today. Ask as many questions as you want. Ask as many questions as you need, because if you want to participate in this space, you need to make an informed decision, and it has to be your decision. Yeah. Many of us on this call, myself, Des, we're not salesmen. We don't work for the company. We're literally here to empower people, hence impact over income, people over profits. Guys, I am MA Finance Academy, Traders Empire. Thank you for allowing me to speak to you guys today. We had almost 200 people on this call. Guys, get involved in crypto. Much love. I appreciate you. And Des, thank you. Back to you, my friend.
Wow. 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 Guys, can we just give a standing ovation to Rupen, please? Because that was absolutely outstanding. Absolutely. I asked him to bring the nuggets and he brought extra fire nuggets. Take a bow, Rupen Vara. Absolutely incredible. So much I didn't know. Like genuinely, the NFT stuff, absolute fire. And what I like about you, Rupen, is the way you explain things. Does anyone agree with me on that? Like the way he explains complex information and the way he breaks it down. I mean, I'm a school teacher by trade. I'm an assistant head teacher. I've you know, done observations on teaching and done assessments. Bro, that was outstanding. Your teaching methods, the way you simplify things, exceptional. The way you use examples and analogies to make it very clear. Guys, just drop a 111 if you agree with what I'm saying. Let me just spotlight myself.
You're too kind, Des. You're too kind.
If you agree with what I'm saying, guys, just drop a 111. Like the way he explains stuff. And I want you to know, guys, that he doesn't need to do this. He's not benefiting in any way, shape, or form by doing this for AFA. You know, he's literally just gives value. The reason why you guys have written impact over income is because that's Rupen. He's all about impact over income and people before profits. So please, if you've not already done so, make sure that you do follow him. Make sure that you do take action, guys. You know, if you are a guest today, you definitely want to be connected to Swipecoin. If you're already a member, you need to be. If you don't, guys, if you've got the elite pack, put a 222 in the chat box. If you've got the elite pack, because if you've got the elite pack, you've already got access to this. And if you don't have the elite pack, let me be very clear so there's no confusion. You are leaving money on the table. That's a fact. If you don't have the elite pack, you are genuinely leaving money on the table. Just Swipecoin alone. One trade from Swipecoin, we're talking about thousands of pips each and every single week. You've paid for your subscription. So I want to ask you a question, guys. And you can just answer this, Y or N? Y or N? Do you think Rupen Vara will make a good crypto educator on the IM platform. Just wire in. I want you to be completely honest. This is a democracy. This is a complete democracy. Just a wire in. Wow, wow, wow. Absolutely phenomenal. Rupen, you definitely I think you've been outvoted on this one. I think you've been outvoted. Guys, as Rupen was going through his presentation, I don't know about you, but I've got this overwhelming feeling that the world is changing. Did anyone else get that feeling? Like this overwhelming feeling that we're on the cusp of something huge. You know, I think back to when I was a kid. I'm going to show my age here. You know, the closest thing that we had to what Rupen's gone through was a car boot sale on a Sunday afternoon. Who remembers car boot sales? Like, the way the world is changing is absolutely scary. And we're on the cusp of something huge. You know, when I think back to Satoshi Nakamoto's vision, the vision that he had when he wrote that white paper in 2018, the vision was clear. And the vision was for us to have a decentralized financial system, a system by the people, for the people. And that's exactly how it's played out. If you know the amount of crypto millionaires that are being created every single day, guys, if you know with every fiber in your body that you can become a multi-millionaire in this space, I want you to put an 888 in the chat box, guys. If you genuinely believe, guys, they say knowledge is power. They say note takers are the money makers. It's a big lie. What you do next is going to determine your financial future and the next 5 or 6 generations of your family. What are you going to do next? You see, don't come on a call with Rupen and just get warm and fuzzy. It's easy to feel warm and fuzzy and to feel fired up. But I want you to ask yourself right now, what are you going to do next with this information? What are you going to do next? You know, getting swipe coin, yeah, that's a good piece of action, but really look into these NFTs. Make some power moves. Make some power moves, guys. That's the most important thing, because otherwise you're going to look back on this day. I want you to make a note of this date, the 12th of April, 2021, because you're going to look back on this day and say, oh, that's when I could have got involved. That's when I could have got involved. So, guys, I want to respect your time. I want to say a big thank you to Rupen. I want to make a big announcement right now. This is a world exclusive. I've not even told my team this. I've not even told Rupen. He's looking puzzled right now. But this is an exclusive. Dtx is officially going to tokenize himself. I'm going to tokenize myself, guys. Okay, you heard it here first. You guys are going to get the pre-sales. But that being said, Rupen, in all seriousness, thank you so much. You've given us value upon value. I'm forever in your debt. Whatever you need, consider it done. A big thank you to Nili for loaning him for the evening, and the whole of Traders Empire who's jumped on as well. One big happy family. Absolutely incredible. Guys, one last time. There's Quinn. One last time, guys. If you got value from this call in any way, shape, or form, I want you to drop a 777. Just blow up the chat box in any way in which you feel. Rupen, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You've changed the game for a lot of people on this call. Appreciate you, bro. Guys, my name is Dtx from the top of Canary Wharf, and we are going to see you at the very top, because the bottom is far too crowded. Let's go. Let's go, guys. In fact, you know, who wants to get down to business? Who wants to get down to business? Let's go.